Fighter Gaming presents.
Last we left off, we had Balthazar, Kumanas, and Castor trying to make their way to the Dwarven territories, which they successfully did, and spoke with not only Taylor Smith, the tailor, or the clothing smith. Sorry, I keep fucking that up. They spoke with Taylor Smith of the Clothing Forge and got Balthazar some clothes, spoke with a dwarf named Silvus, who will make a body for Mydorth. Unfortunately, no one there has the ability to put a soul into a body, in which Balthazar was directed towards going and speaking with the Archmage to see if possibly he had a way to push a soul into a body. Then they spoke with the governor, and the governor basically offered Balthazar free passage if he gave the head of a traitor named Cindy to him. And in turn, upon giving this head, he would also invade the town of Kol Noctazi and reclaim their rightful capital. And then on the flip side, we had Thatulu, who was speaking with a couple of visitors, one being this young man named Erickson, talking about doing a trade route between them and Fendril, between Kol Noctazi and Fendril of Adiramon. And then he had this strange visitor who went by the name of A and was asking a bunch of questions about certain individuals that Thatsulu has either heard of in passing or doesn't know who they were. And while he was dealing with this man, somebody broke in, or someone or something broke into his place and potentially took something. And that is where our story will pick up. So, Thatsulu, you are currently leaving the town of Kol Noctazi, following this being that you cannot see, who's either invisible by spell or potion, but your bird that you sent up as your familiar has been tracking its footprints, and it seems to be going southward out of town. And as you're following him, is there, you want to follow him, or do you want to let him go?
Nah, I'm going for like engagement.
Oh, okay. So you want to pick up the speed.
I'm gonna tackle him.
Oh, you can't see him. Your bird can see him, but you can't see him.
Yeah, but the bird tells me where he's at.
Oh, yeah, okay. So he's about, 600 feet away from you. Keeping, it looks to be, from what your bird's saying, keeping pace with your speed. So however fast you're currently going is how fast he's currently going. Or it's currently moving. So would you like to pick up the speed or no?
I mean, if I can, yes.
Okay, so you start sprinting a little bit. And as you're sprinting to try to keep up with him, or well, catch him, sorry, your bird informs you that it itself is now picking up speed, matching your pace as well. And it just keeps running off. in just a southward direction, to where either it's going to one of the human settlements or potentially the newly discovered Temple of the Firstborn. And you would know about that temple because you're the guy that makes the trade routes.
I feel like it's a trap. I'm going back to the guild.
Okay. So as you stop, you decide to turn around, and the bird informs you that the feet have stopped. They've stopped moving. Whoever or whatever it is has stopped moving. Do you continue to go back to the guild, or?
I mean, yeah. I got the bird watching my back, so.
Okay. So you go back to the guild, start walking that direction, and as you do, we go to Balthazar and Mydorth, who Balthazar is walking in a southward motion towards the Temple of the Firstborn because he would like to get the head of the judge. And he's trying to avoid the human territories. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I had to stretch. Mydolf,
What's up?
how do you feel about all this?
About which part of this?
The part where I'm gonna most likely sell out the human colony of Kol Noctazi to the dwarves so that I can have safe passage.
In that case, not very great, because, well, I knew some of the people in Kolnaktazi.
Who do you know? It's been years. Months or days, I don't know.
I'm sure they're still up and about, walking around the place, but I'd rather not see.
Well, I mean, when you got blasted, you weren't the only one to get blasted, so
I know.
there's other people there. They probably got blasted. Just saying. You crying in my arm? Is that why you're so silent?
No. More just the contemplation of everything.
Well, I mean, I'm a wanted man in Koldartazi. I'm pretty sure you know this.
I guess to tell you the biggest thing I'm contemplating about is about how I'm getting back home when it's time for me to go home.
Oh, well, where are you from? What place do you call home in this vast world?
Oh, to tell you the truth, like as crazy as it might. Well, actually, no, we've had some pretty crazy shit happen. To tell you the truth, I'm not from here.
Oh, so you're from another world. It's not that crazy.
Yeah, but in my world, magic does not exist.
The fuck you say to me? He stares down at his forearm. Just like glare. You can't see any of this, but he's staring down at his forearm, glaring at you for saying such an abominable thing.
Well, how could I explain it?
Yeah,
Very
please.
bland. People are generally very bland. The biggest thing pretty much everybody has going for them is either physical or mental prowess.
Ah, well, that sounds boring. Your place sounds boring. You live in my arm now. So, that's probably one of the craziest things you've ever experienced is living in somebody else's body. And you're deep in there. He
You're not wrong.
starts poking his arm. You feel that? You feel me poking you, Night Oath?
No. I haven't felt anything since I've been stuck in here.
God, you sound like a horrible married woman. Can't wait to just separate from you. Speaking of your body, you excited about that? Getting a sleek metal body?
I'm definitely looking forward to it, yeah.
Ah, that's good. My question is, how the hell are we getting your soul out of my arm? I mean, you're not from here, and to be honest, neither am I. You know who this Archmage is, correct?
I do not.
Ah, why did I have to get stuck in here with you?
I feel like that would go the other way around.
Ah, who's counting? He continues walking as he's pulling down on his crop top and trying to stretch out his capris as much as he can. And we go back to Fatsuulu, who is right back at his guild in Cold Noctazi. You still have your
I wanna like.
bird out, right?
Let me check. I mean,
You didn't get very far. Yeah, like 5 minutes out of on the outskirts of town.
so yes, I still have him. There's not like a duration which where they go away.
Okay.
I
So
see.
your bird informs you that the footprints have come to the edge of the town. Still invisible, however. It's almost as if it's baiting you into following.
If it wants anything, it could probably just come in here. I need to like assess like the damages to the guild.
Okay. So you go inside the guild. And you go to your office. As you go to your office, you see your secretary whose throat was slit open. She's dead, of course. Not to mention the two guards on the outside of the guild that were guarding there that are currently dead. That perimeter was set up, though. So that's a good thing. As you walk into your office, nothing apparently seems out of place. You know of the broken window, but aside from those few things, can't really see too much out of place. If you'd like, you could roll an investigation check.
Is that with or without advantage?
That's just straight investigation.
Oh, well, that was a 6. Which sucks because I have a fucking +4 in it.
Yeah.
All right, so you
Well, last time we did this, I was getting like I
yeah,
got
you
like how
were.
many fucking like 20s and 18s.
Yeah, you were getting some damn good rolls. All
So now
right.
it's time for that to flip.
Yep. All right. So you you do a quick glance around your office and just doesn't look like anybody stole anything.
What about like in the rest of the guild?
You're just walking throughout the rest of the guild, and really it only seems like it was the room next to your office was the entry point, and aside from that, nothing seems to be touched. I mean, of course, you're not really looking that hard. You're just kind of giving a quick glance.
Yeah, I mean, secretary's pretty replaceable, so that's good.
Pretty much.
But I want to have someone go alert the guards that there are, in fact, dead people that need taken out.
Okay, so
Corpses can't be littering the guild. That's fucking bad for business.
so as you call for one of the guards, guard runs in, sir. You inform him that you'd like the bodies taken care of and disposed of. However, doesn't matter, as long as they're off your property. And the guard kind of just stays silent, gives you a nervous nod, and leaves as he's picking up the female's body, your secretary picking her up and carrying her out. And what do you choose to do?
Hmm?
It's nighttime right now.
Hang on, I'm going through like my notes and shit. Um,
So as you're going through your notes, ah, seems like a good place to set up camp, doesn't it, my North?
I mean, I wouldn't know because I can't see, but
Well, then open
it
your
looks
eyes.
good.
Ha!
I don't even know if I have eyes that I could open in a sense.
Oh God, I was just kidding. Jeez. I'm out here talking to nobody like a crazed man. The least you could do is humor me.
Well, my sense of humor seems to vary.
Hmm. God, I miss Cannavaro. At least he'd laugh.
I'm sure he would, from what little I was able to learn about him before I died.
I seem quite fond of you, so that that's the important part, I assume.
I'm sure we would have gotten along quite well.
Hmm. I just realized I don't have any of my crap, any of my shit. Need my stuff. What do you think would have my stuff in Kol Noctaza? You think it'd be the governor or the guild master?
I would assume, because in fact you were imprisoned, probably the governor.
Ah, okay, so I'll do totally the opposite of what you're doing, because you got killed. I didn't, so my instinct says the guild master. And it's not like you can tell me no, because who's running the show, Bidolph?
Well, you do ask me for input, so
Ah, that's true, I know. You're good counsel. But like any good counsel, I can decide not to listen to you. La 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 la. As he lights a
but I,
fire. Are you hungry, my Dorth?
I think this entire time I haven't thought once about being hungry or thirsty.
Hmm. Well, that sounds like a you thing. And we go back to Thatsu Ulu, who is hopefully figured out his notes. Did you figure out your notes, Thatsu? Alright, so we are back to Thatsa Ulu, who was checking his notes in his guild.
I mean, there's really not a whole lot to do. So pretty much everything's accounted for except the 3 dead people.
Okay. If you'd
And
like,
other
you
than
could
that,
do a in-depth investigation. That would be at advantage of your office, because it seemed like that's where most of the activity was.
Alright, well. Unnatural, but 20 and then an 18 are my two rolls, so.
Alright. So as you calm down from your little trek outside of the town borders, you start looking through your bookshelves, seeing if anything's out of place. You check your personal vault, which still remains untouched. And you start checking your desk, and as you open up the middle drawer, sorry, you notice that your official guild stamp is missing. You remember specifically putting it there after dealing with Erickson, but now it's missing.
I shall write a letter to the main, whatever you want to call the main, like, headquarters of the guild to let them be informed of that.
Okay.
That it has been stolen in a break-in.
All right. So as you write that, Balthazar and Mydorth Balthazar awakens from camping out in the middle of the desert. Ah, well, to the guild we go. We must go and try to procure my shit. Sound like a plan, Mydorth?
It sounds like a plan, that's for sure.
Wonderful. Glad you're on board. So he starts walking towards the outskirts of town and realizes very quickly that he has to somehow sneak around town in the middle of the fucking day.
So,
That lucky son of a bitch. Got an 18.
damn.
Yeah, I know, right? On a stealth check. So Balthazar starts seeing how many people are out and about early in the morning, and, well, it's the middle of the day, I said. So there's people that are moving to and fro, going places. Seem pretty busy. There's four or five town guards that he can see as he's sneaking from building to building, hiding as best he can in the shadows in his crop top and capri pants. And he gets to the guild after about a few minutes. Thatsu, what are you doing?
Writing my letter to inform the guild that my stamp has been stolen, and any documents that don't also have like my, like, not my guild stamp, but like my personal stamp are to be considered as forged.
Okay. So, well, you know the guild stamp is your personal stamp. You know that, right? It's
No. Guild.
personalized for you.
Yes, but I'm saying that's like a business stamp, not like
Oh,
a
okay.
family stamp. I mean,
Oh,
like my
okay.
guy's like, if I were to write a letter to a friend, the stamp I would put on it,
Oh, okay. All right.
not like an official like business stamp.
All right. So as you're writing this letter, you hear a loud stomp in the room next to you. Sounds like 2 feet hitting the wooden floor. Very heavy.
I just let out a loud sigh.
You hear nothing in the room next to you.
But as I said, I sigh.
All right, roll a perception. Roll a perception check.
It's really sad. The shape of my dice on D&D Beyond is kind of ovular,
uh,
so I couldn't tell if I was on the 9 or the 19.
you were on the 9, weren't you?
I was in, well, it's a 10 because my +1.
Oh, okay.
But yes, I was on the 9.
So as after you let out a audible sigh, you just kind of focus on the next room and you hear what sounds to be someone speaking. Midolf, you think he heard that?
Go with optimism and say he probably did, but I would recommend being careful.
Alright. That shit has to be somewhere in here. Thank God that window was broken.
Maybe he had a break-in.
Well, it has a second one coming in today. Get my shit. As Balthazar looks around, he starts softly walking, his footsteps almost non-audible as he begins looking through some crates and some sacks. That too, after you've heard what appears to be audible whispers of someone asking if he, obviously you, heard that.
I go into the room.
You open up the door and you see this man standing there with capris and a halter top, or crop top, sorry, searching through your shit.
I yell guards as loud as I can.
Ah! Shit! We've been caught! Fuck! Why'd you have to yell for the guards? The guards, they walk into or they burst into your office. Sir!
I arrest these men.
There's only one man.
You're right. I forget that you have the dialogue going back and forth, you know.
Yeah, it can
Guard,
confuse.
arrest this man.
No! Do not arrest me! For I am the conjurer of cock magic. And
Gag him and arrest him.
I shall make your dicks explode! Fuck. The guards kind of stand there looking at him, unsure as to what to do. They seem to be a bit intimidated by his threats of making their dicks explode. Now you listen.
Look at them.
You listen here, Guildmaster Fatsu. I'm here to gather my shit, then I shall leave. I have very important business, and I shall not be hindered.
I would like to cast invisibility at this point.
Okay. As you cast invisibility,
I will
you
now
go invisible.
I will now walk up and deck him.
All right, roll to hit. As you go invisible,
armed.
Balthazar just looks around. He fucking disappeared.
Now I will ask, is that like surprise, advantage, any of that shit or not?
We
Or
could
just
say
raw?
it's just raw because he is on edge.
13.
All right, that is a hit.
Trying to remember what the raw rule for fucking just a punch is. They have it on here, neat. Where's the damage? It just says undefined. I'm just gonna roll.
Yeah, roll a
1d4.
1d4. Yeah.
That's a 6. That's not what I wanted to click. Where the fuck's my 4?
1d4 smack.
It was 1.
All right.
Yeah, I went all high rolls last time, so this is gonna be all bad rolls this time.
So you throw a punch as hard as you can. You smack Balthazar straight in the jaw, and he just lets out a pathetic little whimper. As you make his head turn, but that's really about it. He kind of doesn't seem too bothered by it. All right, Invisible Man. I guess if you will not give me my shit, then I have to make everybody's dick explode.
I take this time to go back to being visible, but with like my knife on his throat.
The guards in the room kind of begin backing out as he continues to intimidate them, surprisingly. as you become invisible or visible with a knife to his throat. And he sees you and, cut me a little bit. I need the rush. Come on, Daddy Hulu. Cut me.
I don't even know if I want to now.
All I'm here to do is just get my personal belongings, okay? That's it. And then I'm heading out to the Temple of the Firstborn. No harm, no
And
foul.
you didn't think to come in the front door.
Ah, send your guards away and I'll tell you.
I thought they backed out of the room already.
No, they were beginning to back out. They're still within earshot.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. I don't like your life and death doesn't matter to me that much.
You have me by the throat. Figuratively and literally by the balls. I'll tell you why I didn't go through the front door. I'll be honest with you. I just want my stuff back. If honesty gets me my stuff, cool. But I can't say it in front of them.
And why not?
Would you yourself admit to a crime in front of the guards?
You're aware these aren't city guard, right? These are guild guards.
He has no idea.
These are private guards. These are not
Ah,
public servants.
okay, so. I shot some guy in the face who was talking shit to me, and I'm wanted in this town. All I want to do is just get my stuff and go to the temple and grab some magic man's face and be on my way. That's all.
And why would we have your stuff?
Well, I mean, there was some pretty cool stuff in there. There's a book, a jade nut, a gun. I mean, why wouldn't you want to try to sell my shit?
How would we have gotten your things?
Well, I mean, they took it from me, stripped me naked, and shoved a key up my ass. It's a very harrowing story. I'll tell you some other time. But point is either you have it, or my North was correct, and maybe the governor has it.
I do not have your belongings. I don't know who you are or why you would even think the guild would have your things.
Well, I don't know if you've heard of me, but my name's Balthazar Kubanas. I am the cock wizard of cock magic. Maybe you've heard of me?
I think someone was looking for you the other day.
I don't know who they are, but they are not looking for me. Swear to
No,
Christ.
they definitely listed your name
What?
right before they killed my people.
What? Well, I can assure you that no one aside from the town guard is looking for me.
I don't think you can be sure of that.
Well, someone's looking for me. What was their name? Did you happen to get it?
I did not. They were not eager to share it.
Ah. Well, that's a bit startling, so... Want to do a wizard a favor?
More than likely not.
Do me a favor, I'll do you a favor.
I can't imagine you have anything to offer me.
I'm the lizard wizard, baby. Make your lizard grow. Do you happen to have a sapphire, though?
I don't think I have anything for you if you don't have the money to afford it.
I have money. It's just in my personal possessions.
I tell you what, you go get your things and come back with money, and we might.
Aw, shit. I can't. I don't know where it's at. But you could get my things for me. I mean, I would assume that you are in good with the governor here. I'm, of course, a wanted man, so I won't touch anything of yours, I promise. All I need you to do is just go grab my things, and I'll happily pay you. And then maybe we could talk about some other kind of work, if you're interested.
Alright, I tell you what. You stay here with my guards. I will see what I can do.
All right. Sounds good to me. Is there a place I could take a seat, or?
You can wait here.
Okay, I'll just guess I'll fucking stand then. Thank you.
Alright, and then I walk off to go to the governor's.
All right. As you leave, Mydorf, I think we're getting fucked.
I think so.
I think.
And if we're not, then by some sheer, I guess by some sheer amount of luck, we are.
I think he's rat fucking me, Mydorf. I ain't even gonna lie. All right. And as you're walking towards the governor's building, you see a few guards just kind of passing you by, just normal day-to-day stuff. Do you want to go into the governor's mansion, or?
Yes.
All right, so you walk into the governor's mansion, and the secretary sitting there. Oh, hi there, Mr. Ulu. How can we help you today?
I was curious if the governor was in.
He is. I don't think he's with somebody. I'm not sure. Let me check. As she gets up and goes around down the hallway and opens the door. She walks back down after a few seconds. Yeah, he's in there. He'll see you now.
Thank you. And I walk in.
All right. Well, hey there, Thatsu. How you doing? It's nice to see you again.
You know, I would be better. I'm sure you heard about the break-in at the guild earlier today.
Break-in? I mean, of course I heard about the break-in. Real sad stuff right there.
Um, Another person has broken in tonight,
Yeah?
and I have them currently with my guards.
Okay.
It is a man named Balthazar Kumanas, and he said he was wanted and that he needed his things, and he, for some reason, thought that I may have them.
Well, Balthazar's a wanted man, as far as I know. Shot and killed several of our guards and beat a woman in the street, so... Yeah, he's a wanted man.
Well, he's currently in the guild in the room adjacent to my office. Your guards can come and go as they please.
Well, to be completely fair, I don't think this is a guard's, business. He reaches into his desk and pulls out a dagger. I think maybe this is something you can handle real quiet like. If I'm correct.
Just kind of like peek an eyebrow and be like, "We have people for these things."
Yeah, and you're one of them. Not gonna beat around the bush too much there, Thatsu. You're the guy that's gonna handle this, I believe. I mean, Hugh Janus can't get his hands dirty.
And what makes you think I can get mine dirty?
You know, Thatsu, you ever heard of the term synergy?
Yes.
Okay,
Very many
perfect.
times.
Perfect. Means when I
But
need
you also understand political gain.
I do. As he stands up from his chair, the chair creaks really loud, almost as if he's put on a couple 100 pounds. Each step he's taking is heavy, real heavy, despite his 5'5" stature. See that, so this isn't for political gain, I'm gonna be completely honest. I need you to bump him off. That's it, pure and simple.
And the guild in return gains.
Gains my favor, if that's what you're asking. Gains still being able to be here. Be a shame if the guild was put out of commission because, their guild master got their stamp taken.
Ah, yes, I seem to have noticed that earlier today.
Very strange indeed. So, I mean, if you're quite done trying to see my hands grease your hands. Why don't you go grease that little weasel that you have in the guild place?
Well, you see, the guild's already been notified that my stamp is now useless as it has been stolen. So, that stamp is meaningless at this point.
Meaningless in what way? Still exists.
Yes, but it doesn't. It's not valid. Any documents with it are considered forged. So,
That's assuming it needs to be used for documents.
that is what a stamp is for.
Hmm. Well, you think a too small picture there, Thatsu. I guess we can call this meeting an end. I got things to do, and flap my gums with you just ain't one of them. Have a good day.
I will walk out.
All right, you walk out, and I'm guessing you're going back to the guild?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to the guild. As you're making your way, so, Mydorf, if you had money right now, gold, how much you willing to put that, there's a rat cock waiting to fuck me?
If I still had my gold, I'd probably wager 30 gold pieces.
Shit. I'll see you 30 gold and raise you 100. He did not like the fact that I slipped in through his window. Strange, though, that this place was broken into.
That is strange. It makes me wonder who wanted what from me.
Yeah. And for what purpose? I mean, you'd have to figure, if you stole something from the guild, it would have to be something either valuable or something worth taking. And it didn't seem like anything got tossed over. I mean, I looked through a couple crates and there was plenty here to steal. And yet, it was here. I mean, it happened so damn quick that there was still shards of glass on the floor. He didn't even clean it up.
Maybe they weren't here for maybe they were here for something specific, and it wasn't in this room. This was just the entrance.
No kidding. As Balthazar says that, that's who you walk through through your office door. Hey, so Fatsu, did you get my stuff?
He was less than willing to comply.
Ah, so tell me about this break-in that you had, cause something's not adding up. I mean, those boxes and sacks that I searched still had shit in them. So as you walk in, Balthazar greets you. Fatsu, were you able to get my stuff?
No, the governor wasn't willing to move much on the matters. In fact, he asked me to kill you.
What?
Yeah, didn't want to get the guards involved, so
Well, that's
I don't
odd.
think you're wanted on a actual government level.
That's definitely odd. Well, me and Mydolf here, we were speaking about, what was stolen from you. Because, obviously...
You and who now?
Mydolf, my friend.
It is just you.
Well, he's inside of me. He's a Goliath who's inside of me. It's real deep. Say hello, Mydolf.
So help me understand why the governor would want a lunatic dead.
I am not a lunatic. I am a serious wizard of a serious school of witchcraft. Magicry. Whatever.
Who is talking to a Goliath inside of them.
Well, I mean, this Goliath's in my arm, as he points to his left arm. It's my friend. Fallen warrior.
Okay, so why would the governor want you dead?
Not a clue. Have absolutely no idea. something strange. I mean, I did kill one of the townspeople and maybe roughed up a woman, but I mean, I don't think that would, you know, would call for assassination.
Well, that was his request. So
So,
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
well, hang on. Me and my North were wondering, what was stolen from you?
Not much of your concern, I don't believe. However, if you don't leave, I may fulfill his request.
Ah, I see. I see how it is. I was gonna scratch your back after you scratched mine, but it is okay. For if the governor wants somebody dead, Fatsulu will come to clean up his mess. On my way I shall go as he starts walking past you. Ah, if the governor comes a-calling to carry his piss bucket, Fatsulu's right there. Jesus. Man,
Is he out of the room?
he's in the hallway. He's taking his sweet time. Man claims that his business was broken into. Yeah. Oh, it's no problem of mine. I mean, hell, wait till people actually find out that this place was robbed. Wink, wink.
I just shake my head and walk into my office.
All right, and Balthazar exits the guild. Ah, Jesus, my North. That could have gone better. Could have gone worse, though, too. He
Well,
wanted,
that is,
he wanted to kill me.
I mean, at least he didn't. He seemed to. He seems like a man of opportunity, but he'll give somebody at least some sort of chance
He
if
didn't
he
give
sees it
he
fit.
didn't give me much of a chance at all. He he said he was gonna kill me. It's weird though that the governor wants me dead.
My bigger question would be, who was it that showed up? That if was it said something about you?
Well, asking about me, I don't know. Could have been bullshit. I'll be completely honest. It's probably bullshit.
I don't think it would be, considering it's the guild nest. I don't think he'd be the one to bullshit people, unless money was involved.
Well, now that the governor wants me dead, you want to go kill the governor, my North?
I mean, I don't have much of a choice. You're the one with the body. I'm just a voice in your head.
Wow. Nice way to make me sound like a fucking psychotic lunatic there, my North. Jesus.
I mean, to be fair, you make yourself sound like a lunatic.
I'm not no lunatic. Some people are hearing his voice as he's screaming at you in his arm. One of the people recognizes him and calls for one of the guard, or calls for a guard. Ah, well, time to disappear.
Very quickly.
As he runs off into the desert southwards. Fatsu, what are you gonna do?
Has my owl mentioned anything about that one figure?
The figure is still out there. Has not changed. It's still invisible.
It's been bugging me. I'm gonna go back to it.
All right. So as you leave, your owl informs you that Balthazar is currently sprinting right at the invisible creature. And you continue to walk towards it, and as you get closer, about 500 feet, it begins moving. Balthazar in front of you. You can see him. You can hear some guards behind you. making some commotion, and your owl informs you that the figure is just running up ahead.
I'll follow this time. I feel like if it was like actually malevolent, it would have done something in the what I'm gonna assume is like 12 hours that it's been standing still.
Yep, standing still, invisible. So as you guys are, well, Balthazar stops and turns around and sees you running up. Oh hell no! I'm gonna. You see a bow you see a bow form in Balthazar's left hand. I'm gonna shoot this motherfucker. As you see an arrow get placed into it, he pulls the arrow back. Stop running at me, asshole!
I go from a run to a jog.
Alright. He sees you slow down and he begins to loosen the pull on the bow. Or the draw on the bow. Why are you following me?
I'm not following you. You have no space in my mind.
And yet here you are following me like I'm a fresh prom date looking to lose their virginity.
Just move out of my way as I blow past him following the figure.
He sees you. Midos, what the fuck? He turns around and launches an arrow in your direction, hitting just in front of you. Slow down, asshole!
I don't stop.
I said slow down! He begins chasing you as you're chasing the figure. And the sun begins to get a little lower. Your owl is informing you that the creature is still moving. Balthazar still following you. Slow down! Let's make camp! Let's get to know one of another. Perhaps braid each other's hair. Come on, Tatsu!
I just keep moving.
You keep fucking me is what you're doing, Tatsu. God damn! So the sun has now set as the figure is still moving in a southward direction, which it seems from what your owl is gauging is going towards the Temple of the Firstborn. And as the sun has set, the three of you are still, I'm guessing, following this figure.
Yeah, but I mean, if I know where it's going, I'm from a run to a walk.
All right.
Preserve my energy.
All right. Balthazar catches up with you. What are you doing?
It doesn't involve you.
Well, I mean, it seems like we are going the same direction, does it not? I have to go to the Temple of the Firstborn. You have to go past there, near there. I don't know.
Yes, we are traveling in the same direction, which is very unfortunate for me. But it does not pertain to you.
Don't be that way. Come on, Thatsu. We could be besties. We could braid each other's hair and tell each other our secrets.
You, at best, could be a jester in the guild halls.
You really think I could? I'm funny enough?
I just sigh and keep walking.
What a prick. Well, seeing as we're going in the same direction, you want to tell me what happened? Who broke into your place and stole what?
You know, those who stick their noses where they don't belong tend to lose their noses, right?
I don't want to stick my dick in your porridge, but, just curious, that's all. I mean, I just found out today that the governor wants me dead and that somebody was asking about me. I mean, you'd think that I, stuck my dick in everybody's honeypot.
Yes, well, keep yours out of mine if you wish to keep it attached.
I'll just grow a new one. Magical like that. Dick magic.
I don't even pay him mind.
So somebody breaks into your office. Breaks into your guild. Steals absolutely nothing of worth. And you won't tell me what they took, so they must have taken something important to you. What do you think, my North? Do you think I'm hitting the nail on the head?
I'd say it's pretty accurate from how secretive and how private he keeps himself.
You think it was a nudie picture of his girlfriend? Hmm? Wait, Fatsu, do you even have a girlfriend?
I am too busy for things of such remedial meaning.
So you're a virgin. Okay, I get you. He's a virgin, my North. He uses fancy words and doesn't want to say, no, I've never had sex. So yeah, what personal thing did they take from you, Fatso? Hmm?
Are you hoping to make it to the temple?
Well, I mean, I'm walking, are I not?
Yes.
Okay
Now,
then.
your magic may be able to regrow your endowment, but can it regrow your knees?
It's not that endowed. It's like a baby's pinky. I don't think I could regrow my knees.
Okay, keep that in mind. And I turn and keep walking.
Alright, so answer me this. Why are you going this way?
I just ignore him and continue walking.
As you guys continue walking, the sun starts creeping up from the horizon. All night, all you've heard is Balthazar saying your name. Fatsu! Fatsu! Answer me! Fatsu! Come on, man, let's be friends. Let's share secrets. You go first. Why are you going this direction, Fatsu?
I have a question.
In character out.
Out.
Okay.
So I have I have the awakened mind thing as a warlock.
Okay.
It says I can telepathically speak to any creature within 30 feet of me that speaks at least one language.
Okay.
I want to. He keeps muttering about this Midorth fella. I want to look at his arm and attempt to speak telepathically to this entity.
Huh. Alright. Roll a, Ooh, shit.
There's not a roll on that. That's just a thing I can do.
Okay. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
That is part of my packed magic.
Okay. Alright, do it. Go for it.
This Midorth character, are you actually in his arm?
Who's talking to me?
Who are you talking to, my North?
I don't know.
You can hear him.
When I ask, is he always so insufferable?
I wouldn't say always, but definitely a lot of the time.
Do you have control of that arm at all?
Absolutely nothing.
Unfortunate.
Who said you didn't have control of the arm?
Well, I've never tried forcefully controlling it.
No, you have not.
Since I've never tried it, I wouldn't know if I could control it.
Roll an intelligence check.
I wasn't expecting to have to use my die. They've been stored away in a Pringles can for like 3 months.
This man has been so used to just sitting and listening.
I like that he said they've been in a Pringles can.
He had.
They
He
have
did.
been. Nope, that's not it. There we go. Damn, nat 20.
Oh shit! Alright, so you focus as hard as you can to try to control Balthazar's hand, and Balthazar and you, Thatsu, see Balthazar's hand close into a very tight fist. The hell is going on? Minoth, who are you talking to, and why is my hand, like, clenched? It's almost clenched as tight as my ass.
Well, for who I'm talking to, by the assumption of I'm thinking we're in the middle of the desert, I would assume Thatsu has some sort of magic, and he just asked me if I could control your arm, and I never thought about trying to control it till just now, and apparently I can like at least control your hand.
Well, I better switch, which hand I use to jack off, because good lord, that hurt. You crush my little tiny dingling. Well, no issue. Can you let go of my hand, though, Minoth?
I can.
Please?
I mean, I just did it by accident because I thought about it.
Ah. That's definitely not good. Thatsu, why are you talking to Minoth? He's my friend, not yours.
What are you talking about? I haven't said one word.
Oh, you cheeky bastard. Your magic. Your magic.
I just look confused.
Well, seeing as you've probed Minoth, who's deep inside of me, how about you tell me, why we're going this direction? Or why you're going this direction?
I don't. One, as I stated, there is just you here. You're very clearly insane. But two, my business is still not yours, and I don't see that changing.
Hey, Minoth, see if you could get him to tell ya. Oh god, the voices, they've gone silent!
Who's gone silent?
No, y'all went silent for a second.
Oh. So you didn't hear what I just said?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
Oh. Well, what good would me trying to talk to him be if he's so secretive and private?
I mean, maybe it's 'cause I'm, so rugged I've rubbed him the wrong way. It could be. He seems to have very soft, delicate features, so my general overall ruggedness probably embraced him the wrong way. Huh?
Probably. I mean, like, if it's like the case of him thinking that I am literally just some voice in your head and I've just manifested here. But the only proof I could give is what I knew of Kolnaktazi before it got fucking obliterated.
Sorry, I zoned out. I didn't catch all that. Continue talking to, Fatsu while I follow him like a fucking prom date that got pregnant.
I mean, you're the only person I've talked to, so it's weird talking to anybody else.
Okay, what you do is you act real calm. Make sure not to sweat. And you tell him he looks handsome. And that you want to take him. Take
I
him
want to just
orally.
stop and turn around like, you're speaking out loud, right?
No, I'm speaking to Minoth in my mind, thank you very much. So Minoth, when you take him in you orally, you gotta make sure to cup him.
Yeah, as far as I knew, Balthazar couldn't, like, just think things and
He can't.
them.
He can't. He's just talking shit.
Oh, okay.
He knows he's speaking out loud, but it's one of those things where he's focused on speaking to you, so he's not really aware of what's going on in the moment.
Gotcha. But yeah, Balthazar, that just sounds like what you try to do to well, most anybody.
What's that?
To put it in its most simple form, from my perspective, it sounds like you're trying to have sex with it.
Well, it sounds like from your perspective, you have no perspective because you're in my arm and I am ignoring you now. Fatsu, please tell me where you're going, what you're doing. I'm not interested in making the sex with you. I'm just trying to make conversation.
Okay, I tell you what. You know, you're wanted. You obviously did things that I really couldn't care about. But where did you come from before you broke into my building? Because I have not seen you in town.
Thanks for making a guy feel like shit. We met at the governor's election.
Oh, you must not have been that memorable.
God, you're such a dick. I was at the dwarven territory. Speaking
My
with the
eyebrow
dwarves.
raises.
Oh, so now you're interested in me. Now that I've told you something, you tell me something. What did they steal from you?
Not anything that important. In fact, that matter has pretty well been resolved.
Well, just fucking humor me, God. I've been asking you for a whole day, and now you're just being all secretive and elusive. It's just a simple question. What the fuck did they take? If it wasn't that important, then it shouldn't be that big of a secret.
I don't keep things a secret because of how big a secret is. I keep it because I keep any information within my inner circle.
Did you hear that sound I audibly made? It was me just going dead from that explanation. It's just a simple, what did they take? I told you. You asked me. You said, hey, where did you go? Where did you come from? I told you. It wasn't that big of a deal.
Yes, but you also never implied it was private business. Had you done such, I wouldn't have asked.
Well, it wasn't that big of a private business. I mean, a human in the dwarven territories is almost well, it is unheard of. However, somebody breaking into someone's building, stealing something that, in your own words, is of no real importance that you have had handled. So, and yet you haven't told me what it was. It sounds something like silly, like they stole your loafers. Did they steal your loafers?
In a manner, we'll say sure.
Seriously?
Sure.
Okay, so they stole something of personal, somewhat importance, but it's not that important. How long ago did this happen?
Yesterday morning.
It was actually yesterday evening.
Well, that sucks. Corey Dunn and I rewrote the lore.
Alright, so yesterday evening. There's a reason why it was evening.
What is evening if not just second morning?
Who knows? So it happened yesterday. Morning or evening, who knows? But it happened yesterday. So, you're like off to deliver a message? Or, hey, we got broken into?
Maybe.
Well, I mean, I can't imagine anybody would have heard that the guild hall was broken into. Man, especially if it happened yesterday, morning or evening.
Well, some had heard of it.
How?
Well, maybe we'll find that out.
I, ugh, sorry, I had the hiccups. So, we're following whom now?
I never said I was following anything. I just said I wasn't following you.
Oh, well, you're going in this direction. As
Call it
the
a hunch.
sun begins to set yet again. A hunch? A hunch for what? You think perhaps whoever stole your shit is going in this direction?
Unclear.
Wow. You're not really good at keeping secrets, that's unclear. So, we're following the guy who stole your shit. What shit we stole? We have no idea. So, you're going towards where I'm going towards. Alright, you've answered 2 questions. I'll answer one of yours. Ask me.
Why did you come back from the Dwarven territories?
See, I came back because, I have to get a head from the Temple of the Firstborn, sorry. And I would like to get my stuff back, because there's some personal artifacts in there that would help make my life a whole lot easier.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Why the head? That's just why the head?
Okay, so, funny story. See, the head will be told to you the second you tell me what the fuck these guys stole from you.
I don't think it's your business.
Well, maybe the head is none of your business.
That's
No,
fine.
have an
I
idea.
won't ask again.
Okay. So, the head is basically, it's for my friend here, Midorth, who's stuck in my arm. I'll tell you that much. After that, you don't need to know.
Balthazar, I have an idea.
Is that you, Midorth? You're coming in a little hard. So am I.
I've been trying to talk, and it's just I think my audio hasn't been going through.
Yeah, your audio's coming in hard, like bad.
I don't know if fix it. Hold on.
Oh, that's what that fucking sound was.
How is it now?
I mean, it's still just as bad, but I can hear you a little bit better.
The only other thing I can do is just turn my headphones to the audio jack.
Try it that way.
How's it sound now?
Same.
What about now?
Same.
And then I guess I can't fix it.
All right. Well, I could still hear you, but what were you wanting to ask?
Well, it was in game.
Okay. Yes, Midolf.
But what if the thing that got stolen was like a what is it? Like a medallion or a mark of some sort, with like a
Like a
letter.
crest?
Yeah, like that, but for letter.
I don't know. That'd be weird. Hey, Thatsu. Was it a crest that was stolen? Perhaps a medallion?
No, neither of those things.
Well, am I even close? Because, I mean, you made it sound like it was about as personal as a pair of loafers, but something that could be, easily replaced. So, am I close? Is it like a personal artifact with perhaps your family emblem or a logo of some sort?
No, it has nothing to do with my family on it. And it's not a medallion. It's not a crest.
Does it have
Doesn't serve those meanings.
Does it have to do with the job? That's a yeah. That was a yeah. That was a pause. Good job, Bidolf. You figured it out.
I just look at him with like a cocked head.
Was I right?
I was stretching and you interrupted me.
Oh, my mistake.
If just to satisfy you, if I just lie and give you an answer, would you shut up?
No, I would like the truth. That's all. Just the truth.
Then yes, you're close.
Okay, so we have ourselves a real caper here. Mydorth, did you hear what he said?
Yes, he said we were close.
We were close, so it has something to do with the job. And an emblem. Someone stole it.
I want to like telepathically talk to Midos and be like, if he dies, do you also die, or like would you take the body?
I would assume I would also die with him, but I would like to not find out.
I don't reply.
Shit.
Well, shit, this might end well, that might not end well for both of us.
So, that's it. Somebody broke into your business, stole something of your business's logo, and was it it was a seal, wasn't it?
Give me one sec.
He's looking up a spell. As he's looking up a spell. We're still walking, mind you, but we both got 1 point of exhaustion.
I was about to ask if about that actually.
Yeah. We both got 1 point of exhaustion.
I was about to, yeah, because I was gonna ask you like how long we've been walking.
We've been walking technically 2 days.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
as we're walking through the desert, we're seeing that the black tower of the Temple of the Firstborn, we can see it in the distance. We're getting close, about a half day's walk. And your owl is still informing you that the creature has kept pace with us. Made sure that we haven't gotten any closer. Made sure that we haven't been lost. So, an emblem of a job. Your job. So it was your seal, correct?
Sure. We'll say yes.
So, okay. So if it's your seal, the hell can they do with it?
Nothing. I told you it's been handled.
Yeah, but why steal it? I mean, a fool would steal a seal and assume that, they could still use it.
Maybe they thought they could forge a money order.
Yeah, that seems too... That honestly seems too simple.
Who knows?
Huh. Well, that is weird. Mydorth, isn't that weird? He says it's weird.
I mean, if it is a seal or a stamp, as far as I know, the amount of power that they hold, besides just where they're from, would be pretty much it, as far as I know, actually.
I mean, if I stole a seal, it wouldn't be to forge documents with. To be completely honest, I wouldn't steal a seal anyway. It's pretty much useless to me. But to forge documents that could easily be traced back to the thief? Kind of stupid, don't you think?
I think those that steal are stupid.
Ah, see, now that we agree upon. It's crazy. Today has just been a crazy day. First,
Yes,
the governor.
the day should end. Let's make camp and you shut up.
No, we gotta think about this, Thatsu. This is strange. You
I just
guys,
go to setting up like my tent.
alright. As you guys have gotten closer to setting up the tent, the sun begins setting. Fatso. Fatso. Fatso.
I'm still just setting up the tent.
Ah, come on. Don't you think it's a bit weird? First your shit's stolen and the governor's acting strange? Wants me assassinated?
The longer I'm with you, the longer I want to comply with what he wants.
Ah. You're no fun, Fatso.
Being fun doesn't make you nearly enough money. And I go back to my tent.
As you work on your tent, your owl notifies you of a campfire about 700 feet in the direction you were going. Ah. Fatso. Is that is that light over there? He points in the same direction that your owl notified you of.
Yes, it's a campfire.
And you don't think that's fucking weird?
I think we're out in the desert where the majority of the humans live, trade, and travel through.
Huh. As you say those words, the owl notifies you of this camp, this small camp, that has a cluster of trees, or, well, sorry, dead trees, grown, well, you could say grown around it, or just are just, clustered around the entrance of the temple. And you know from your personal experience of this place, trees don't grow out here. I don't know if that's
It is a weird camp.
It is a weird camp. Okay, well, I say we go check it out.
It's. Are you sure? I can't imagine whatever's over there is that friendly.
All It could be the people that stole your shit.
I somehow have doubts.
I don't. I have to go in that direction anyway, and the help would be, appreciated. I'll
Are
tell.
you not are you not tired at all?
I am exhausted. However, I don't want to wait. I feel like if we go to sleep, we may lose them, and I don't want to lose them.
I once again sigh. Alright.
All right, cool. Now I got a friend. All right.
Don't push your luck or I will end you where you stand.
You may want to hold off on doing that because, I mean, if they hear you end me, I'm not going to be quiet about it. I will moan very loudly.
I just start walking in that direction.
You see Balthazar follow, almost side by side. Your owl informs you that the feet have gone into the cluster of dead trees and more or less is waiting for you as you are getting closer than you have ever before. I think we should sneak. We're getting pretty close to the tree line that was not here before. As you guys get closer to the tree line, you see Balthazar kind of just being sneaky with it like you would in Skyrim. Just crouched. He's easily seen by you, but as his feet are hitting, crushing down in the sand, you can't hear his footfalls no more. And as you get closer, the figure goes towards the center of the camp. And you guys go into the cluster of trees. And as you are you going to hide in that cluster of trees, or are you going to... What are you going to do? Because that Balthazar's hiding in the cluster of trees.
Yeah, I suppose.
Alright, as you guys are hiding in the cluster of trees that aren't trees,
For-
they're
For
extra...
reference, I got a 20 on a stealth check.
Same here.
We're very hidden.
Right. That's why I was making a joke about it being like Skyrim. So as you guys are hidden amongst the trees in the dark, you see 5 figures all around a campfire, all robed up. And the figure that you were following appears. It's a very small creature. There's 3 small creatures, 1 medium creature, and 1 very large creature. And you see the medium creature look down at the small creature that just walked up. And you need to roll a perception check.
$16.
Alright, Balthazar can't hear shit. He's digging in his ears. You hear one of you hear the medium-sized figure ask the little one, "Did you get it?"
Yes. Yes, I got it.
As he hands out to the medium creature your stamp, you recognize it right off the bat. It is the schmeediest stamp in all the fucking lands of Aradian. Good. And if you roll a investigation check for me, Thatsu.
Unnatural 20.
Beautiful. You recognize the voice of the man talking. You recognize him as the guy that came in trying to get a trade agreement with you for Fendrel. And he grabs the stamp, continuing to look in the direction of the little creature. And did he follow you?
Yes, but he has another with him. It's okay, we can take both of them. No problem.
Oh, good. Kill the other one, make sure that the guildmaster is roughed up. Don't kill him, though. Just make sure he's roughed up. And if you two fail, as he looks at the little creatures, 2 of the little creatures, he won't fail. Make sure that you don't kill him this time. You just hear a large grunt from the large creature, or large being, sorry. As he takes the humanoid creature, the medium-sized creature, takes his 2 fingers and gently brushes them down in the air, and a doorway opens, and him and one of the smaller creatures step through the doorway. And it closes behind him as the 2 small creatures take the robes off of them and look in the direction that you would be coming, and it is 2 small lizard-like creatures. One is holding what appears to be a mallet, and the other one holding 2 what could be assumed as daggers. And the big, very large creature is not disrobed yet. He's just standing there with his arms folded.
That's it.
What are we doing? Oh, shit, I just said 3 different voices. That's it. What are we doing?
How far is the big figure?
The big figure would be, I want to say 80 feet.
And how far are the little ones?
They are 60 feet.
And I mean, they haven't seen us, have they?
No,
don't
they haven't.
actually know.
They don't know where we're at, but they know roughly where we would be coming from. That's it. What's the plan?
I want to sneak, like, is it like a perfect circle of trees, or is it like,
It's just clusters randomly throughout. And if you guys want to take a break, we can get into the action of it. So if you guys want to eat something real fast or, whatnot.
I can promise you I'll be retarded after the break.
All right, hang on. Let me see.
I have
It's
to
up
go
to y'all. I don't need a
take
break.
tea break.
All right, so natural 20 for Balthazar. As Balthazar looks over into a cluster of trees that would be to the north. Oh my god. Is that Carnivaro? That's Carnivaro. I think it is. You see that guy over there, the silvery looking lizard man with the green cloak as well?
I look.
Oh,
Do I see him, or is this man then clearly insane?
That is a roll for investigation.
18.
You see him as well.
Hmm.
All right, so let me get
Are there any
this.
shadows?
Any shadows? Yeah, no, you're hidden. You're well hidden. Hang on, let's see. I gotta get Balthazar on this map first. Because we are...
Am I supposed to be on the map screen? Because I'm not.
Yeah, I'll put you on there. I put it on... Everybody's on the cabin screen.
yeah, I'll be right back. I have to take a quick pee break.
This man's gotta go wee wee.
If he's doing that, I'll go take a shit.
Alright. And then when we get back, you guys could be on this right now.
Carnivaro, he's going to piss. I'm going to shit. That means it's your time to shine. Go beat off.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna do that.
Hey, fuck you, man. That's my job. You pathetic loser. I need to masturbate. You can finger your asshole if that's cool with you.
That'll work.
Balthazar notices Carnivaro in the distance in a cluster of trees. That's it. I think that's my friend, Carnivaro. I think. Don't move. Don't move your fucking character. This asshole.
Sorry. Sorry.
Every character moves.
Yeah, I don't know
Wow.
why every character moves. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
I moved mine willingly.
Yeah, I saw that. Alright, so... Let me make sure I got everything. There we go. Okay, I can see the whole map.
I keep bouncing between all of the tokens.
Alright, so... Why don't we move your character back to where they were? Okay, you are. Cool. Alright, so they haven't seen us yet. But they are prepared for us. They do not know that Carnivaro is there, though. So, Thatsu, you were trying to think of what to do.
Hang on, I have a quick question.
Sure, what's the question?
Tatsu, does your telepathy ability have like a time limit or no?
No. I mean, it's literally just a thing I can do.
So that means right now, if I said something, you could hear me in game.
It says that your alien knowledge gives you the ability to touch the minds of other creatures. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You don't need to share a language with the creature for it to understand your telepathic utterances, but the creature must be able to understand at least one language. I don't think you can establish the connection.
And he wasted his fucking best roll.
No, I was gonna suggest like in game, if his character could still hear me, was possibly sneaking around the tree line behind him.
Yeah, I don't think my guy can hear you.
But Balthazar can. So you want to use you want to say that as a viable strategy?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Fatso, maybe we could sneak along this strange tree line and perhaps not be seen. Maybe meet up with Carnivaro, possibly, if that's him over there, and perhaps attack from behind. That big one scares me, though.
That's the one that was asking about you the other day.
That's that guy?
Yeah,
Are you serious?
100%.
You know that's not the guy that was asking about him, right?
I swear you said that was the dude that came in, asked about him.
No.
The trade agreement and all that shit.
No. Okay, so there was two different people that came into your office that day. Erickson, the one that was trying to get the trade agreement established, and a character that called himself A. He was asking questions about the party, which was Comodaria, James Blackport, so on and so forth. But he only gave you the name of A. And he was a medium-sized person. He was at most maybe 6 feet tall. So yeah, this guy is large. He's about, I'd say, 10 feet, the one that we're looking at.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I thought you were fucking with me there for a second as Balthazar. It's like, wait a minute, what?
No.
So yeah.
I don't get a size depiction by looking at the top down.
Oh, okay. Well, what you can do is you can zoom
I
in.
just assumed.
And yeah, you could zoom in and you kind of see the size difference between the two little ones. Those are small creatures. We're medium creatures. And that guy takes up 4 fucking blocks. So... Does that sound like a good plan? Or...
Assuming we don't get spotted, maybe, but...
Alright, well, let's roll them stealth checks at advantage because we got both 20s. Ooh.
Alright, well, I got a 12 and a 1. It was on 19, and then it decided to roll just a little bit more.
It's alright. I got an 8 and a 13. Alright, so let's make our way downtown. Balthazar begins walking through the brush as quietly as he can, making grunting sounds the entire way as the brush is crushing or hurting his delicate, his delicate, unshoed feet. Shit. Carnivaro, is that you?
Keep it down. What are you doing with no shoes on? I'm not gonna come on your feet.
Damn, I was hoping that you did. I'm here with a friend. Alright, Fatsu, come on!
I think he's not moving. There we go.
One square by one square. Carnivaro, this is my friend, Fatsu.
We're not friends. It's nice to meet you, Carnivaro.
Nice to meet you, Thatsu. I know what you mean. He takes some time to get used to.
Wow, thanks. Like I'm not fucking standing right here. I can't
Fuck off.
I can't believe you were friends with this man, Maidorf. It's ridiculous. Alright, what are you doing here?
I came back out this way. I was trying to find a wizard to bring Mydorth back to life.
Really?
I haven't had many friends since I lost my last town. That broke my heart that he died. Did you say he's here?
Yeah, he is. He's here with me. He's inside of me.
Oh, what the hell did you do this time?
To be fair, I do not know. One second he wasn't with me, and the next second he's inside of me.
You put him in your ass?
No, he was too big to be a butt plug, okay? What are we doing about this? Let's do something about this.
Well, I was gonna sneak up on him, and now you're all over here. I don't think you guys are as stealthy as me.
You son of a bitch. Alright. So what's the plan? What are we doing? We creeping around behind them, correct?
A distraction would be nice.
I got you.
As Balthazar puts his hands down towards the ground, he whispers the verbal words of his conjure familiar. And you see Huh?
Can I react to that and, like, sneak over here somewhere?
Where these guys are standing?
No, like somewhere over here. I don't know if you can see my cursor.
Yeah, I can see your cursor. Rolling.
Somewhere over here where I'm still in the shadows.
Okay. We'll keep you right over here. Alright. And Fatsu, as you see him point to the ground, casting this spell, you see a little puff of smoke as a very tiny little, what could be confused with a rat, but looks somewhat like a small kangaroo with a little joey in the pouch, except both of the heads of this creature is in the shape of a penis.
Alright, my dicky garoo. Go forth!
As you see this creature, its feet slapping in the sand as its head's flopping side to side as it walks dumbly forward.
So you're not the only one who has special powers there, Fatso. Alright. Okay, he's close enough. So now what? What are we doing?
Fuck. Sorry.
Wow.
The cock-garoo.
You say
Who's
you're the
trying
one that had the dickaroo, bud. I don't. I'm waiting for the move.
I was waiting
Yeah,
for you to go. It's all right. Look, I don't have a Dicky Garoo on the goddamn sheets yet, so let's just assume it's there. It's only got 1 health point.
Is the
Alright.
cock-garoo gonna go and distract them, or what?
I'm gonna have my little elf owl familiar like just dive bomb one of the what I'm going to assume out of game is a kobold.
Yes. So which one you want to dive bomb? The one that's closest to us or the furthest one?
Just either or, it does not matter. It's merely a distraction.
Okay. So as the Dicky Garoo flops its way over, the 2 kobolds take notice as the owl dive bombs the one closest to us. And what's its attack?
I don't think it can attack. I think that's
Oh,
merely
it's just for distract. Okay. So it just dive bombs as the kobold starts swatting away at it. The big hulking creature just looks at the 2 familiars as they're causing a distraction. He seems just not interested at all. The kobold that's being dive bombed is like,
Get it out of here, please!
and your distraction is successful.
I'm not freaking out so much to peek out the mic.
I know, right?
Oh god!
Fucking peeking over here.
Alright, that's it. Now we're sneaking, correct? Sneaky sneak.
I don't know if we all want to be like in the same vicinity as Carnivaro.
Sorry, can't hear you, too far away.
Alright. Balthazar is positioned behind them in the brush.
So do we just, while they're distracted, just have free range to basically sneak?
Yeah, you can sneak around, but you cannot attack them. If you're gonna attack them, that's gonna be different. As all you're doing is taking, going against one guy's passive perception.
Can I sneak right here? Like, is this a building or a structure or something?
Yeah, you could. You could sneak over there if you want.
So I just moved in closer to this other tree.
Alright. Now Balthazar is gonna sneak behind this tent. Alright, so is everybody in a position that they're happy with?
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out, because I feel like the tree is like the only like good thing to hide behind, because the brush doesn't look like that big. Or is that just visual representation on the map, or is it thick enough?
Yeah, can he look and see if it's thick enough?
I mean, I could show you how thick it is. It's about as thick as, brush usually is. I mean, it's not great for coverage.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna stay behind this tree.
Alright, you notice that the trees are actually not trees, but they are made of bone.
Very nice.
I know, right? So,
Cute aesthetic.
everybody's ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So I need everybody to click on their character with a not a left click, a right click, and hit the 2 swords and a shield. Alright, everybody did it?
Yep.
Beautiful. Now I need you guys to roll. You guys see the little carousel at top? With all your characters and shit on there, or is that just me?
That's it.
Yeah.
Alright, go to the, somebody hit it.
I saw a dice.
Alright, so go to the 2 swords crossed on the right-hand side of the screen, Carnivaro.
Mm-hmm.
And click on that, and it should say, it should have a little D20 off to the right-hand side.
Yeah, am I rolling normal or am I rolling a...
Yeah, just a normal roll for, your... Damn! This man rolled 18.
It didn't even show it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't show it on there because we would have every fucking, every goddamn dice in creation rolling across the screen. Alright, so...
Isn't there a way for me to do that?
Oh god. Alright, Carnivaro, so you get the first turn.
Alright, how far can I move when I'm going to attack?
You could go 30 feet, or if you use an action, you can double that. But you'll only be down to a bonus action.
What is a square? How many feet?
5 feet.
Okay, so... Can I do a stealth attack?
You can. You can roll a stealth check. Because I'm guessing you're trying to hit that robed individual, correct?
Big guy, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so you're going to have to do a stealth check. And if you pass it, then yeah, you could totally fucking... you could hit, dude. And it'll be double. Because it's a stealth check, or it's a stealth attack.
What the hell is stealth?
It'd be in your your skills, I believe.
I can't see what I get.
2 seconds. That's not what I wanted.
I pulled up the chat log. It says 17.
Oh, you got a 17?
Yeah, I just pulled up the chat log. It's 2 little text bubbles on the right side.
Okay. Let me see. Let me pull this
Or
up.
Okay, so I can
top
see.
one.
Thanks.
All right,
I didn't
yeah.
even know that.
All right, cool.
Isn't that +4? It says +4. No?
+4.
It does it automatically.
Yeah, it does it automatically. All
So,
right. So you got 17. All right. So you passed your stealth check.
All right. So I'm gonna move up on the guy.
Move up on the guy.
10 feet. 15. Yeah, what the fuck? 15. 20.
All right.
And then,
He has no idea that you are right there.
alright, what's my best strike? That's my question.
He's still watching the kobolds try to knock out the flying creature that's attacking him as this Dicky Guru is just squirting fluid from both of its heads.
What's my best strike? I don't even know. Am I just stuck with the dagger and the unarmed?
It should be dagger and a crossbow, but you're too close for a crossbow, so it'd be dagger.
Okay. I'm rolling a standard roll, attack, what do I want to do?
It'd be attack roll.
Attack.
Corey, just a side note, you know what makes it great about like what my familiar is?
Ooh, that hits. Yeah, what?
It's only big enough to annoy a kobold. Like, here's a photo of what it is, like with size reference.
All right, so that hits. So roll for damage.
Where the fuck is
Oh
that?
Jesus.
I think
It
it's
would
only
be.
big enough to piss one off.
It would be. I think it's.
Oh, damage. There we go. Sorry. Damage normal.
No, it'd be critical. All right, so, and it's a surprise attack, so that's doubled as well. So that's 12 damage that you did to this robed individual. So let's.
Nice.
I can't see that. God damn
How
it.
can I move back into the shadows as a bonus?
How much movement do you have?
I went 5, 10, 15, 20 feet.
So you can move back 10.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so you did 12 damage. So that would be... Yeah. Alright, so you hit this robed individual, and he just howls out, but... I mean just howls out in a very low bellow. Almost monstrous in decibels. As he turns and looks at you. And as he pulls out a giant serrated sword from behind under his robes. Let's see. He's gonna take a swing on you. Alright, so let's do that. Oh. He's gonna move forward towards you then. There. Was it? Alright, so he hits you. Oh, but you can use a reaction apparently. Would you like to use a reaction?
Can my reaction to be like to... What can I do to reduce the damage? Or is that not...
I think, if I'm correct, it's a... isn't it like uncanny dodge where it lowers the damage?
as far as I know.
Like the 5th level rogue thing.
Yeah.
Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to have the attack's damage against you.
Okay, so the attack damage did 9 to him, and would you like to do uncanny dodge?
Yes.
All right, so you half that to 4, correct?
Sounds good.
So what's your HP at?
At 40, so it needs to go down to 36.
Okay.
Do I do that?
Yes.
How the fuck do I? Sorry, guys.
No, dude, you're
Okay.
good. You're good.
The first time.
I think I switched it. All right.
Okay. So he smacks you with his serrated sword, but you dodge it just in time, getting a slight graze to your armor, but it's cutting through just ever so gently. And Balthazar is still creeping around in the back, trying to gain some vantage on people. Alright, he can see that. So Balthazar ends up saying the somatic words of, let me check his fucking spell list, because I don't have his shit memorized. So please forgive me.
Or you know what to say.
What? Oh no, he doesn't have that yet.
Clarence Carter.
Yeah, I was going for that
Load your
one. I
dick
just
and
wasn't sure.
Smell your ass, skip losers, penis blast.
Was it was it Cum Blast? It was Clarence. Yeah, it was. So he
Deadpool title it.
well, he does Cum Blast. He starts double fisting the air while screaming, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter, Clarence Carter. Ooh shit, Clarence Carter. As he shoots thick, viscous ejaculate from his loins, hitting the robed creature. Let's see what he gets.
My next action is going to be to wash my face because I'm standing right next to him.
All right, we got to place a measured template. Boom. All right. He took what appears to be 12 fucking damage. And he gets hurt for 12. Or hang on. I think I have to do that myself. So he takes, 12 damage. Or wait,
Making
no.
a mental-
No, he takes 7? Yeah, 7 damage. Sorry. So,
I'm making a mental note to tell Balthazar he needs to get checked out because that shit is green.
it's poisonous. Alright. So the large being is blasted with just a fucking disgusting green heap of ejaculate as he is like growling and howling out in agony and disgust as he grabs from behind him a second large serrated sword. It's damn near the size of you, Carnivaro, as he grabs the robes and rips them off in an attempt to reduce the acidic, viscous ejaculate on his back. And you see a damn half-naked human being staring at you holding 2 swords that are bigger than he is as he's howling out at you. And it is now the small kobold's turn, which he will, or no, that's not the small one. The large one sees the, or not the, Jesus Christ. The other kobold that's not being molested by a small owl-like being sees this going on and... What the fuck is going on? I'm not able to click here now. Okay. Hang on, we're getting some technical difficulties here. Let's see. Alright, there's that one, which, no. No, that is the one. Okay. 2 seconds. I had the incorrect kobolds pictured. Alright. So the kobold holding the large hammer decides he wants to circle around and get right next to Carnivaro and with his large mallet, and he swings it against Carnivaro. Targeting him. Alright. And did it say it in the chat thing? Because... Yep, there it is. So, Carnivaro, does that hit? 17?
Yeah.
Alright, that hits. Now you can use your, or is that once per... You know what? Let me just look it up, because... Let's see. Effects, inventory features, uncanny dodge. Is that... Oh, it doesn't... When an attacker that can see hits you with an attack. Okay, so there is no... Alright, cool. So you take 4 damage as he swings this mallet at you and barely grazes you. So give yourself 4 damage, and now it is Fatsu's turn.
Did I uncanny dodge?
Yeah, you used it. You took 4 damage. It was 8.
Let's see.
I'm down to 32.
Alright.
Is diagonal movement allowed?
Yes.
Alright, so I will move. Oh, God damn it. I gotta do it like fucking stupid because like it's colliding with like the environment.
Yeah.
1, 2. I think that's 6 more or less. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that puts me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess. So 25 feet away from the kobold to the left of the hooded figure.
Yes.
And I will roll a classic here. I'll go with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
And it's a 13.
That does not hit.
On a standard kobold, really?
It's not a standard kobold.
Oh. When I look up, I see kobold and like kobold brute on the thing.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Alright.
So that does not hit.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. So we go back to... Or no, we don't go back to. We go to the kobold that was attempted to be hit as the Eldritch Blast just flashes right past this kobold. He turns around and sees you, Fatsu. And he will run up to you. That's 5, 10, 15, 20. And he will perform a swing with his dagger and it attempts to stab you in the stomach.
Hey,
That's
why
it.
is that saying I'm damaged?
How the hell did you get damaged?
This is bullshit.
Oh, it's still targeting you, that's why. Hang on. My bad. That's why. It is my mistake. Alright, so what was that roll though? Is a 22.
Damn.
Doesn't hit.
That hit, it doesn't hit. Alright, so you take 4 piercing damage as a result of being stabbed in the stomach by this kobold who's knife or dagger is inside your gut. He's just
And I will take that time to use a reaction.
oh shit.
I point at the kobold, and he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, dexterity saving throw it is. Let me turn on my light. And it is let's see. All right, it's 14.
He fails.
All right.
Splendid. So let's see, where's it at? As he stabs me, he engulfs in flames,
Oh shit.
and he takes. How do I roll my shit in this? Let's see.
You should have your character sheet on there, and you could just roll directly off your character sheet.
Well, I'm clicking the thing in the game, but it's not doing shit.
All right, well,
I think if you go to the person icon, and then you click on your name, you should be able to bring up your sheet. On the right there.
Yeah, let's see.
Trained me well, boss.
hey, I'm glad.
It's not even, my shit's not showing on here. The one that I have, like, because I'm looking at my D&D Beyond sheet, and it's not showing me the same spells.
All right, well, then just roll a.
Wait. You want me to do it? I clicked it, but it's not. It's danger. I don't need to roll, so damage. There we go. Did it do anything?
Yeah, did 20 damage. Son of a bitch.
Wait, I rolled both 10s?
Yeah, I rolled 2d10.
Hell yeah.
Fuck,
So
dude.
He engulfs in flames for 20 damage.
So you see this kobold who stabbed you is just laughing his ass off at you as you see him engulf in flames. And he's just freaking out. And just turns to ash in front of you.
Well, damn.
Right? He
Yeah,
is
nice work.
he is dead. And yeah, that is the end of that kobold. Fuck.
Instant KO.
Yeah, no kidding.
Does Balthazar see that?
Balthazar sees that. It is within his sight line. He sees that someone stabbed you, or well, sees that a kobold stabbed you, and just immediately died. Holy fuck! What the hell? That was.
And also, as I casted one of my pack spells, like, keep in mind that my eyes like show the slits.
Ah, okay. Alright, and that being the end of that kobold's turn, it is back to Carnivara. Holy shit. So you got this big, well, he's not big anymore, he's just a human, half-naked human with two large serrated swords looking at you, howling at you.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna back off a little bit.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15 feet.
Alright, as you back away, you have him provoke a opportunity attack as he swings his two serrated swords at you. Well, one of his serrated swords, sorry. And you have an opportunity. Well, no, it completely missed because it's a 9. I know you're stronger than a 9. So he swings and misses. Still your turn,
Actually,
though.
I'm a 3.5 according to my wife. But let's see. I'll I'm gonna roll with the crossbow.
All right. Roll with that crossbow. As he misses, you just hear him howl. That hits hard. Fuck. That was a 19. That's a crit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a crit for him, huh?
I don't know.
Oh, well, we'll just assume that it's a crit because it's a 19.
All right, I'm gonna go damage then.
Yep, roll that damage.
Critical hit.
Critical hit, that's double. Ooh, 11. So you shoot him straight in the sternum with your crossbow bolt as it just plunges deep inside of him. Blood squirting out of the wound as he just lets out another roar at you. All right,
I yell out, "Hey, Balthazar, just like old times. This is fun, right?"
Ah, yeah. Yeah, totally fun.
I didn't have to throw a cock at him like you sick pervert.
Hey, fuck you. That's what I got. I learned it from the old man. Go get him, Dickie-garoo. As you see the little familiar with its dick flopping around, just nutting on itself, going towards the the human creature.
All right, I think I'm gonna go another 15 feet. I'm allowed to do that, right?
If you have more movement, yeah.
Yeah, I got 15 more feet.
Okay,
1,
go for it.
2, 3. Let's go 3 up here.
All right, that end of your turn?
Do I get a bonus action?
If you have a bonus action, sure. Oh.
How do I know if I have one?
Yeah, you should have one, yeah.
I can't heal, huh?
If you have, like, a potion or something, then yeah, you could heal.
Oh, I don't even know how to look. I feel like looking anyway.
It's alright, Ukadavaro, I have you covered. I have a nourishing nut milk of consent that you could suckle from.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, and I'm gonna go ahead and use my breath weapon. Why the hell not?
He's not close enough. I think it's a range of, 10 feet?
Shit.
I think. We could check.
No, I'll take your word for it. My
15,
turn's over.
it's a 15-foot cone. So, if you're within 15 feet, which I don't think you are.
No, I'm not.
All right.
My turn's over.
Okay, so it's now the robed individual who is just over the fact that fucking, he got shot in the chest as he rushes over towards you, trampling the other kobold with the hammer. Wait, I thought that one was dead. I guess, whatever.
I think you killed the wrong one.
Yeah, I think I killed the wrong one too, which is whatever. They both had the same health. Oh, it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, he tramples over that one, which we'll get to. And where is it? There it is. Does a multi-attack on you.
Fuck you.
He swings his, Sorry, I have to target you again. He swings his, swords at you twice. So, you can, let's see.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge again.
Okay, yeah, uncanny dodge. Alright, so you, dodged one of those. Oh, shit. How much HP you got left?
32.
Alright, so you dodge one of those with halving it. And that is 13 damage that you just took.
Total? Or just for one?
Just for one.
Oh, damn.
So I'm down to 19.
Alright, and you take 19 HP damage from the second slash.
Fuck it, I'm dead.
Oh
No,
no,
you're not.
you're not dead. You're down to your saving throws.
Alright. How do I...
When it gets to you, you'll have to just roll a d20.
Okay.
So as Carnivaro falls to the ground, the being does this weird. The human does this weird, like what looks to be as almost as if it has a tail, like it's trying to swing its ass at Carnivaro, but Carnivaro drops at that point, and it is now Balthazar's turn. As Balthazar sees that Carnivaro got dropped.
What happened with that trample?
Oh, that trample took 10 from... Good call. I completely forgot. Took 10 points from the kobold. Thank you for reminding me, by the way.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for fucking killing me.
Balthazar.
You're not dead yet.
Balthazar.
Is that breaking RP? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Balthazar sees his friend get fucking just sliced up as he runs up. 4. Ah, you son of a bitch! I already had one friend die. I'm not having it again. As he casts Cum Blast, or no, Tadpole Tidal Wave, because that is fucking not Balthazar. That is Carnivaro's favorite fucking attack. He will cast it at the 3rd level. Alright, measured template.
Isn't that AoE?
Yeah. But I made sure not to hit fucking Carnivaro. I'm not Thor, okay?
Fuck Thor. Fuck Thor. That fucking son of a bitch.
We're not gonna have a repeat of what happened in Midor.
Alright, so it takes 31
Did
points.
Thor kill you?
No.
Oh.
It takes 31 points of poisoning damage as it gets shot straight in the back by this tidal wave of just semen. And it drops to the ground, howling out in pain, lying there dead. Well, not dead, but almost dead. As we get to Fatsu Ulu.
He is, like, incapacitated then?
He is, who? Carnivaro?
No, the big guy.
The big guy's incapacitated, yes.
Alright, so I would
Dead?
use...
Technically, yes, he's dead, but for this purpose, he's incapacitated. Balthazar nutted on him so hard, it just killed him. 31 points.
So should I not stab him in the head while he's down, or...
No, we need to find out what he knows.
Alright.
Oh,
I will take
I still
this
got.
time
I
to
still
move
got.
over, and
I'll just wait. It's cool. You'll
So
take
I
this
will
time
take
to
this-
move over.
I will stabilize Carnivaro.
All right, Carnivaro, you or no, Thatsu, roll a medical check or medicine check. Sorry.
I'm in.
16.
All right, Carnivaro, give yourself 1 health point.
Now, I don't remember if... Corey, off the top of your head, do you know if that counts as a bonus action or a full action to stabilize?
I mean, I would think it's a bonus action. I mean, it's technically an action that you're using to stabilize, but I mean, we could use it as your bonus action if you want.
I'm gonna check. Wait.
Cannavaro, are you okay?
Your friend saved my fucking life. Your non-friend.
I was about to say, friend's a strong term with this guy.
I don't see anything saying that it takes an action.
Okay, then we'll just continue on. You still got your actions and bonus actions and...
Okay, then I will cast.
That's who's gonna
Wait,
murder this
that's-
fucking.
I don't think
These are close.
so. That's 15. Then so I can still technically, I guess, take a bonus action, right?
Yeah?
Okay, so then I will, for bonus action, I will dash, and I will get to here, which... Okay, so question, since there's 2 in between us, does that mean he is at 10 range or 15 range at that point?
We'll say it's 10 range.
Okay, and then I'm going to cast Poison Spray, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. See? Alright. Oh. He got 5.
Alright, well, he failed. And that will be 13 damage.
Alright. As you spray him with poison, you just see him just, like, begin coughing. Blood starts just pouring out of his eyes, nose, and mouth as he drops to his knees and just drops dead. You have defeated everybody. Everybody's dead. And we shall end combat. Alright. Balthazar runs up to Carnivaro. Carnivaro! You're good though, right? You're not gonna die?
I don't know. I'm not feeling so hot.
Ah, shit. Okay. Here, take this water skin and drink from it. It's good for you.
This water foreskin. Oh gosh, this is the worst day of my life.
Don't worry about the hairs. They're natural. Just swallow it down. It's thick water.
I tip it up, disgusted with myself, but knowing that I need to do anything I can to save my life. And I take a good couple of gulps.
Shit. You feel the thick viscous fluid
Coating my throat.
slowly coat your throat as it goes down, and you heal yourself for roll a well, I'll roll it for you, I don't mind. A 1d4. Wow. So you got 4 points of health back.
I hope we're not gonna get into another fucking fight today.
Me neither. Alright. Let's check the biggin. Fatsu? Do you agree?
Yes.
Shall we check the biggin?
I wave my hand on.
Alright. So let's see. For a biggin, you're sure short. Hell, I think I'm your same height. As he begins touching the human that's laying there, and the human begins laughing. Ah, he's still alive. What? My dwarf. He's still alive.
What can I do?
I don't know, I just wanted to tell somebody who gave a shit.
Oh,
It's not like
I
these
thought you wanted me
assholes
to
stole
do
from
something.
me.
oh, I thought you wanted me to do something.
I want you to tap dance, you prick.
Well, I have to have a body for that.
Yeah. We're getting to that. You see the human looking around at each of you, bleeding. He's bleeding out profusely.
I go and spit a load of cum in his face.
I like that insinuates that you kept the cum in your mouth.
Yeah.
It hits the
Don't
humanoid.
judge me. I haven't seen him in a long time.
It hits the humanoid on the face.
Get all your pathetic. Yeah, just let me die in peace.
No peace until you start talking.
Fuck you.
I slap him.
Okay, you slap him.
You're lucky that the cum wizard did his attack. I'd kill you.
So what do you guys want to know? I slap him again.
I just want to know if you could slap him again really hard with my hand in my pants. That's it. I think this is more your gig, not mine.
I kneel down by him. Why did you come here?
Come where?
Balthazar's the one that came.
I look at Carnivaro and like nod to slap him again.
Carnivaro, do you slap him again?
I grin, shake my head, and slap him again.
Alright, so you slap him again.
Ugh. Come where? Be more specific.
Are we not in front of the temple?
The temple. The temple. You mean the temple of the firstborn?
So why have you come to it?
None of your goddamn business, that's why.
I am going to pull out my dagger. And I am going to cut an eyeball out.
Shit. Alright.
Damn.
So you cut an eye out and he howls out in fucking just grotesque pain.
So why are you here?
Roll an intimidation check at advantage. That was fucking gnarly.
I turn to Balthazar and I say, I like your friend. I like this guy.
24.
We're here because we were told to wait here.
For what?
For my friend, the one that you obliterated. He had to bring your stamp. Erickson needed your stamp.
And is Erickson here?
No, he left. He left through a portal with our little friend.
As you're looking at this man, you start realizing this guy used to work for you. But the problem is this guy is also dead. He was one of your caravanners that was killed. Not too long ago, as a matter of fact.
And where have they gone?
I'll never tell you.
I start cutting fingers.
Alright, you start cutting off his finger, and as you cut his finger off, you see it grow and turn purple. Almost like a claw. Like a reptilian finger.
Cut all you want, little man. You won't stop Everest. You won't stop his goals.
Alright, I put my dagger through his temple.
Alright, as you stab the dagger into his temple, I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw. Anybody else hear that weird ass backfeed?
Yeah.
Okay,
Sounds
Is
cool.
that
like a
me?
fan.
Uh,
Do you have
That
a
could
fan
be
on?
me. It seems like that shit always happens with me.
I see.
No, it's gone. Somebody rolled a 9.
Yeah, it was my
Somebody
9.
rolled an 11.
All right, Balthazar rolled a 14. All right, so as you finish stabbing him in the temple and you pull the knife out, you see his body just begin glowing bright red and it explodes in a ball of fire. And everybody that got less than 13 needs to take 2d6. There it is. There it is. Needs to take 4 damage, 4 fire damage.
I
Good
wipe
thing I
the
drink that
soot
cum.
off my jacket.
Alright, as you wipe the soot off your jacket, you see nothing remaining except a pile of ashes, some what appear to be torn, raggedy ass underwear, his swords, and a satchel. Wow, that's
I burp.
that's one way to that's one way to bust one. Damn, that was that was impressive. How does one learn how to do that as a man?
Is he talking to me?
Yes,
Do what as a man?
explode like he did.
I don't believe he was mortal.
So, so he
I knew him at one point.
so he was immortal.
He was undead.
Undead. What undead guy do you know that can explode in a ball of fire?
I would assume that depends on whoever raised him.
Roll an investigation check or a history check. One of those two. I'll let you
I
pick.
mean, the man's name was Everest, was it not?
Uh, no, his name was not Everest.
No, I thought that was the one that had my. That was the. That's like the mastermind, ain't it? That's what he said. We'll never
Yeah,
stop Everest.
yeah. Everest is the what you is the leader. It sounds like. Erickson is the one that took your stamp. Lots of E's.
Hang on, I'm filling in my notes.
Okay. Balthazar walks over to one of the cutout fingers, or one of the cut off fingers, and picks it up. It's like 4 times the size of his finger. This would make a good toy, wouldn't it? This thing's about, I'd say, 8 inches long. Good lord.
You
He's
don't think he might run the risk of corruption using that?
corruption. I'm already corrupted. What are you talking about? You don't know any of my spells, do you? It's quite
I,
corrupt.
I just saw 2 of them.
Yes, you did. You saw how nasty they are. So don't play with me.
And you saw mine.
Why is his finger purple? He bends down and grabs the cutout eye, and he inspects it. Hey, he's got the same eyes as you, Fatsu. When you cast that spell, your eyes had little vaginas. Or, sorry, a common man would call them a slit. This guy has slits on this eye. One slit. Are you sure he was undead?
I'm undead or wearing a dead man's face.
Ooh. Dead people wearing dead people's skin.
But this man was at one point a guard for one of my caravans.
Oh, well, now he's ashes. Balthazar ends up grabbing some of the ashes. Hey, Carnivaro, do you have happen to have a vial that I could use?
I do not have a vial.
Do I dare ask you, Thatsu? Do you have a vial that I could use?
Perhaps there's one in this satchel. I pick up the satchel and start rummaging through it.
Alright, so you start rummaging through the satchel and you find, indeed, one vial of nothing in it. Just an empty vial.
There.
Yes, a vial of air, thank you. And you find this very unique looking ring. It's made out of gold, but on the face of it, it's got what appears to be a red emblem of a dragon's footprint.
Hey guys, this looks fucking interesting. How much you think we can get for this?
I would like to grab it and inspect it to see if I know anything about it.
Hey, you can't just grab things. Ask.
I say shut up and I take it.
Ask politely.
My eyes turn into the slits.
Ah, you got vagina eyes again. Alright, so you snatch the ring out of Carnivaro's grasp and begin looking at it.
Would I be doing history? Would I do investigation?
Whichever. I'll let you choose.
Can I intimidate the ring?
You can intimidate the ring. Intimidate the ring. Go for it. 1. The ring laughs.
19.
Alright, so you stand there and just stare at the ring menacingly. And it does nothing. It just rings. That's it.
The ring is ringing.
Yes. Alright, so you can roll a history check if you'd like.
Dude, I keep getting so close to huge rolls and it just keeps moving one over like at the last second. 12.
Alright, so you inspect the ring and the emblem upon it, and it does not, you do not recall any faction or anybody that would use this emblem.
I snatch the ring back. I say, hey, I'm the Dragonborn. This looks like something that I would know.
Alright.
And I go to inspect it.
Alright, you snatch it out of his hands and roll an investigation. Or sorry, history. Roll a history check, sorry. That's my mistake.
Oh, alright, hold on, let me... Oop. History... 7.
You're coming up blank. You just know that it is a dragon's footprint. That is it. And it is in red upon this gold ring.
I take this time to remind Carnivaro that Dragonborn aren't related to dragons and we're merely slaves for them. And I call him a piece of farming equipment.
Damn!
I tell him, I tell Fatsu,
You don't have to tell me till you tell him. Just tell him.
Fatsu, from now on you can refer to me as Pappy.
Oh, shit!
You'll be lucky if I refer to you.
Fuck. Alright. Alright, let me see this ring. Balthazar holds his hand out to you, Carnivaro.
I put the ring in his hand.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I've got you nothing.
Making sure not to touch his hands.
He looks at it. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. He licks the emblem. Yep. Uh-huh. Just as I thought. It's a ring.
What ring is that?
It's not a cock ring. Here you go. He tosses it back to you. I don't know. Seems, that little red shit, it's blood. You can taste it.
Would it be
I
possible
give the
for me
ring.
to roll
What's
a
up?
history check? Would it be possible for me to roll a history check, just going off of the description?
Sure.
Minor's about to come in clutch.
I know, right?
Probably not. What is that? Definitely not. Roll a 6.
All right. So, as far as you know, it is just a ring with an emblem on it. That's it. All right.
I give the ring. I give the ring back to Fatsu.
I'd like disinfect it because fucking Balthazar touched it.
As
That
you're
was the reason I gave it to you.
as you're disinfecting it, Balthazar is rolling his tongue.
Well, Balthazar, what does it taste like? Does it taste like iron or something else?
It tastes spicy, which is weird. I've tasted my fair share of blood, and this blood was a bit spicy. Mwah! It's a spicier meatball.
Spicy blood.
You are soft as hell, and I can hardly hear you.
I said spicy blood.
Yeah, it's got like a tinge to it, like, I don't know. Whoever was cut to use this for the blood was, either had lots of, capsaicin in their blood, or just were of the spicy nature. Aside from that, I ain't got a clue.
What? Carnivaro is a green dragonborn, right?
Silver.
Yeah.
Silver.
Uh,
I look at Carnivaro. Let me see your hand.
I show him my hand, but I'm prepared to pull it away if he puts that filthy ring on it.
I do not put the ring on it. I instead cut his fingertip with my dagger. And I tell Balthazar to taste the blood.
What? You want me to
Hear
lick?
me
What
out.
the fuck?
Try it.
You want me to lick this man's face? All right, fine. You don't have to convince me. Come here,
No,
Carnivaro.
no, no, no. Put your hand out. I'll squeeze it out on your hand.
No, no, no. Just let me lick it from the tap. Come on, quit. Don't make
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
Don't
You're
make
not
it
sucking
weird.
on my finger.
Don't make it weirder than it really already isn't. Come on.
Pull out your hand. I'll give you some blood.
He holds out his hand as you go to put your finger above it to squeeze it, and he just latches onto the tip of your finger with his lips. Yep,
I
exactly.
pull my finger away. I say,
Exactly.
thanks a lot, Natsu. See what you fucking started.
Yeah. Yeah, that's spicy there, boy. What's that? Sweet, too, which is weird, but yeah, spicy. So, what did we learn today? Carnivaro
Right.
has spicy blood.
That dragon's blood is spicy.
Oh. Dragon. Oh.
Don't you mean farm equipment blood?
Well, we're using the farming equipment to compare. Think of it like a lawnmower to a combine.
Oh, God. So, hey, Maidorf,
what's up?
what do you know about people that wear rings with dragon's blood on them?
What do I know?
Yes, what do you know? The young man named Maidorf. In my arm.
Well, as far as I know, when it comes to rings, especially with what looks like a gem made out of dragon blood, it's usually used as either a form of catalyst or focus to cast magic, especially particularly stronger magic.
Well, this ring wasn't on anybody's finger. It was in a bag. A very nice sack, by the way. I will take that from you, Carnivaro, because I do not have a backpack no more.
Yeah, you can have it.
Thank you. So as you were saying... shush. I'll suck your finger again tonight, baby. Come, Maidorf, though. What were you saying? It's basically...
I slap Balthazar.
Minor, hurry up! They're attacking me!
Well, it can be used to cast more powerful magic.
Ah,
It's the
let,
basic gist of it.
let me see the ring, please.
And that's just assuming that's how it works.
Can I see the ring, please?
I don't know who has the ring, so whoever
Far
has
as
the
I
ring.
know.
I believe it's me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want to give it up.
La-
Nah, give it to him.
All right, he takes it and sticks it on his ring finger on his left hand.
All right. I feel the power. Oh,
As he's holding his wrist, his left wrist with his right hand, squeezing it, he drops to his knees and just lets out a fart.
Back up.
ah! I guess it was just gas. This ring is fucking inert.
He takes it off.
All right, my Dorothy, you struck out. Huh.
And he just keeps inspecting the ring.
All right, so it's not magical.
Is there anything on the inner band?
Ooh. Let me do an investigation check. All right. That is an unnatural 20.
Damn.
Yeah, well, it was only 19 that I got, so it wasn't that fucking much to get an unnatural 20. But Balthazar looks at the interior of the ring.
Huh. This is different.
I gotta look up a name real fast because I forgot how to pronounce it. Really? Gay. Okay, there we go. All right, so as he's looking at the interior, the band of the ring,
who here reads dragon?
I read everything.
All right, here you go.
he hands it to you. As you look on the interior of the band, it says, "All hail, Fethrazal." And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
What the